Hi there. I'm Belleruth Naperstack. I'm a clinical social worker and the founder of Health Journeys, an audio publishing company that produces lots of guided imagery, meditation, relaxation, hypnosis audios. Anyway, we get a lot of questions about the interface between a condition and the targeted guided imagery that's designed for it, or just how to generally work with the meditations. So we got a great question the other day from a woman I'm going to call Maria. And here's what she said. She asked this very cool question. We get a lot of it. She says, I listen to the Healthy Heart MP3 almost every day in the hopes that I can heal my high blood pressure. I already see a difference. But when you say my body is my oldest friend and my steadiest companion, how should I feel when things go wrong with my body and it doesn't work as well as before? My mother has ovarian cancer, and I feel that her body has failed her too. I was shocked to know that I had high blood pressure. Would our oldest friend and steadiest companion do these things to us? I want to have a healthy way to think about this, so maybe you can help me with this. Thanks, Maria. So I responded to Maria, and by the way, I say that line in many of my guided imagery narratives, because I think it's really important to establish an alliance with your body as you work to help make it feel better. So, and it's a great way to perceive your body if you possibly can. So I go for a sort of gentle brainwashing of people to help them try to see their body, just switch their perspective a little bit and not see their body as their enemy, but as a friend they could work with, an alliance they could form for some good. Anyway, that was a sidebar. So I answered Maria. I said, hey, Maria, great question, and you are not the first to ask it. Here's the way I like to think about this. I don't expect my longtime dearest friends to be perfect. Do you? Who'd have any friends left, let alone spouses? I do expect them to do the best they can, given the circumstances. And when they disappoint me or hurt me, I try to let them know, and I generally forgive them, because in the long run, I know they're worth the trouble. And basically, I got rid of the ones that weren't worth the trouble several decades ago. But yeah, I do generally forgive them, especially if they show genuine remorse. I'm a sucker for genuine remorse, aren't you? So no, I don't expect my friends to be perfect, because I know better. And I don't expect my body to be perfect either, because as with friends, there's just no such thing. Maria, who ever told you to expect that your body would never disappoint you? Or that the normal thing would be strength and health forever? That's delusional. And that's a delusional person who told you to expect that, who clearly was not paying attention to the lives and the bodies around him or her. And besides, why would you believe this delusional person? Have you been paying attention to the bodies and lives around you? I can tell you this. My body is surely not perfect, especially at my age. But you know, it's still here, doing the best it can, carrying me through my days, giving me important sensory and emotional and even muscular information to help guide me through the minefields and point out the joys of being alive. You know, I look at my poor old feet, which, by the way, have always been a mess, even in the good old days when everything was easy. But I look at my poor old feet and I feel affection and gratitude towards them. Because in spite of all sorts of difficulties and my overworking them and taking them for granted and pushing the heck out of them, they're still taking steps. Bravissima feet, I say. And even when my body gives me aches or an upset stomach or weakened muscle or exhaustion or disability that calls for surgery, that's information that I need in order to take care of myself and survive. And I do my best to address what's been called to my attention. Do I blame my body for some lousy genes we both inherited, it and I? Hell no. That makes about as much sense as blaming God. We work with what we got, right? So I look at what I've got to work with, and all things considered, my body's still here. It's loyal and familiar. It's serving me as well as it possibly can. And it gives me a good life, as good a life as it possibly can. And that to me is a dear old friend and a steady companion. Everything else is just like shaking my fists at bad weather. Why? So, I don't know. Maria, does that make any sense? I'd be eager to hear from you. Thank you. And actually, Maria did write back and say, thank you for that beautiful explanation. So she was very nice about my answer. So that's the story. Is your body your oldest friend and steadiest companion? I think so. Does it help to think of it that way? I totally know so. Would it be good to reformulate and just reframe your attitude towards your body? No doubt. So go for it. And I hope you had as much fun listening to this answer as I had writing it. Thank you.